Hi, I'm Elizabeth Norris and I'm from Rogers, Arkansas. In answer to your question, my personal integrated theory of group counseling is an integrated theory including Adlerian theory, existential theory, and Gestalt theories. Group counseling is a place for students to experience a sense of belonging and to practice their social skills. It's also a place for students to explore their family dynamics and see how these dynamics are affecting their current relationships and what changes they would like to make. For example, maybe a student was the youngest in their family and they were a follower in their family, but they want to be a leader at school. It's also a place for students to explore the meaning of life and to make one's own choices rather than just doing what everyone expects of them and to take responsibility for those choices. Furthermore, it's a place for students to remove unfinished business of the past and to live in the present. For example, maybe a high school student was bullied in elementary school and they're taking it out on students in high school. The goals of group counseling include acquiring a sense of social relationships and interests, becoming self-aware, becoming responsible for their own choices, relating to others in the here and now, working through isolation. Many students are isolated now. For them to have a chance to work through that and to focus not only on the past but on the here and now. The group provides a place in which each member acts out their role learned from their family dynamics, and the leader can observe these patterns and to help those students. For example, if one person is overly dominant and feels as if they need to control everything based on what their position, their family of origin was, the leader can help them with that. If another person is not expressing their opinion because it wasn't safe for them to do that at home, then the leader can make that a safe place for them to do so. Other goals: students will be honest with themselves and see more of self-awareness of their strengths and growth areas, a better understanding of the world around them, understand what makes life meaningful. And this is a common reason that students do come in for counseling, which is why I want to include it. It's part of the existential theory. A lot of students do want to know what makes life meaningful. And conversation is practiced rather than simply talked about. Students actually participate in conversations rather than just learning rules about conversation. The group leader assesses the lifestyle of the students in order to become aware of patterns, acts in a caring and attentive way to model this for other students, helps members realize their strengths, is fully present and authentic, and develops a relationship with each member. Other roles and functions of the group leader: they help members to move forward through their growth areas, assist students in using what they learn not just in the group but outside of the group, provide experiments for students to practice paying attention to and focus on whatever is at the forefront of their awareness, and assist students in being aware of their conflicts, and students practice these conflicts with both the leader and others in the group. Other responsibilities of the leader include aligning goals, developing therapeutic relationships, understanding dynamics, and communicating attitude of caring and hope. Aligning goals with existential themes such as freedom, responsibility, anxiety, and guilt, and focus on feelings in the present. Providing experiments that magnify what members are feeling. And the group leader is somewhere in the middle between directive and non-directive, sharing responsibility with others for the direction the group takes. Responsibilities of the members include becoming self-aware, being responsible for working on making changes and considering other ways of behaving and thinking, deciding what issues they want to work on, deciding for themselves their opinion on certain situations, and participating in creating the experiments. Techniques used in my personal theory of group counseling are analysis and assessment, exploring family dynamics, recalling early memories, confrontation, interpretation, helping students change the ways in which they think, exploring social dynamics and lifestyles, focus on understanding without relying too heavily on techniques. This is part of the existential theme. It's not just about the techniques, but really understanding. Other techniques include magnifying experiences and feelings through experiments, and there are several different ones. Experiments are used to increase self-awareness, and these experiments are designed together by leader and members. It's also really important to work in a multicultural context. The group leader learns about the culture in order to determine how it affects the meaning of life and realizes that different individuals from the same culture will create their own meaning based on their experiences, just like some different individuals from the same family will have a different view from their position in the family. The group leader focuses on understanding the member's cultural background in order to empower the individual, and helps the individuals analyze their options for how to change within their cultural world. Nonverbal expression such as body language is important in certain cultures, and where it's not used, just thought experiments can help members explore their feelings. References: Theory and Practice of Group Counseling, Just Thought Therapy, Group Counseling, Adlerian Theory and Group Counseling, An Existential Approach to Group Therapy. I hope that helps you understand my personal approach to group counseling. I think it will be very useful, and thank you so much.